WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. 74 years ago was the liberation of Europe and the end of World War II. Now today, many people are honoring those who fought in what is known as D-Day. Of the 160,000 troops, 73,000 were Americans. They landed on the French beaches of Normandy to launch a take-back of Western Europe from Hitler's Nazi Germany. More than 7 decades later, only 16 million Americans who served in World War II are still alive. Many ceremonies are going on today, both home and abroad. Illinois Representative Sherry Bustos calls the recent approval of the state's infrastructure package a win for the Quad Cities. Now, she worked with the governor to include an Amtrak route that would have round trips to Chicago and back to the QC. Now, Bustos says the public transit is a long time coming.
The economy, it's about commerce, and it's about vacations, all of that, being able to go back and forth. For anybody who's driven to Chicago anytime recently, you know that there is gridlock on the highways.
Now, Bustos believes the route will let more people visit the Quad Cities. Some questions are still unanswered after police say a Bettendorf High School student got out of control yesterday afternoon. Now, Bettendorf police tell us an employee saw a student damaging school property at the end of the day. They say the student got combative when a resource officer and staff approached the student. The resource officer subdued that student and who was then taken to the hospital for observation. New protections for sexual assault victims are now waiting for signature. Several bills dealing with sexual assault in Illinois are now on Governor J.B. Pritzker's desk. Now, lawmakers passed a bill this past weekend that works to keep people who recently survived an assault out of jail. Rape crisis experts say when survivors go to the hospital or report the crime to police, officers may find warrants for minor offenses. Now, advocates say people all around the state were being placed in custody after being attacked. A new bill would require police to waive warrants so the victim would not have to go to jail immediately after that assault.
It was something that happened throughout the state of Illinois. It wasn't unique to a particular area of the state. We had several examples ranging from folks having to be, handcuffed when they were in the hospital having a rape kit because they were going to be taken to jail, folks who were told they were going to be taken to jail and then decided whether or not they were going to pursue the rape kit.
Now, lawmakers and advocates say they hope this bill encourages people who have been assaulted to speak up without fear. And if you see news happening, forward it to Local 4. Just download the Our Quad Cities app. It's available on Android and Apple devices, and it's free. You can get breaking news notifications and also share stories you want to see highlighted right here on Local 4. Right now, a 1948 John Deere tractor is on a cross-country tour raising funds for veterans and first responders. See, Ivan Solifus started his journey in Maryland and is heading west before finishing in Florida. Now, this D-Day, he's making his way through Iowa. The retired farmer uses this trip to bring attention to Operation Second Chance. They provide financial help and activities for veterans. It's not on Local 4 News. Sean Logging will have more on what Ivan also gets on this more than 5,500-mile journey. And the workout class in Davenport is empowering people living with Down syndrome. The Fun Friends and Fit program gives teens and young adults with the condition a chance to explore CrossFit. Gigi's Playhouse and CrossFit OC3 are collaborating once again and are having the class this evening. Now, Local 4's Andrea Mendina reports on this unique experience.
Hey Alexandria, this is the second summer it's around with the focus of helping people living with Down syndrome be a little bit more active and healthy. And here with me now is Rob. He is one of the coaches here at CrossFit OC3. Now Rob, thank you for joining us. Now, tell us a little bit more about this new series, or actually this continuing series you guys have going on here.
Sure. So this is the second year we've been working with Gigi's Playhouse and trying to incorporate some physical fitness along with all of the mental wellness stuff that they have going on, and trying to bring a different dynamic, bring them out in the community. They're such wonderful people. They bring such a different dynamic to the gym, and their attitudes are always great. And it's such a fun challenge for us as coaches to come up with creative ways to keep them engaged and to give them something that benefits their life.
Absolutely. So right now we do have participant Michael out here doing some workouts. So tell us what he's doing right now.
Sure. Right now he's on the bike. Him and Colin are doing some biking, and in a little bit here they're going to hop down. They're going to do some burpees. So they're going to fall down and then get back up, getting in a good workout. Mostly cardiovascular. We don't do too much strength training, but we do incorporate a little bit of stuff from time to time just to get them moving and to get them up and working out.
Oh, absolutely. But you guys are still pushing them and challenging them, which is a really important thing for everyone in general. So why is it important that fitness isn't overlooked in the Down syndrome community?
Sure. I think it's important that when you look at what the Down syndrome community needs, a lot of it focuses on mental wellness, on the things that they need from a mental standpoint, but the physical side of it is often left out. And what we found is by incorporating some physical components and pushing them physically, it actually helps them out on the other aspects of their life. It gives them a sense of accomplishment. They're able to do things that they didn't think that they were able to do, and they're able to walk in and see improvement every day, and that is very motivating. It helps them, just have a better life.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Rob. We really appreciate that. A great program that they have out here, and they are continuing their series tonight with a CrossFit class at 5:30, and they're going to continue throughout the summertime as well. So we're going to have that information on our website, ourquadcities.com. Alexandria, back to you.
Andrea, thank you. Now, a fun tradition returns to the district this weekend. Rock Island's Gumbo Yaya Festival is back, and it comes with some new events. The new profit Rock Island Arts and Entertainment District hosts the event every year. It's been taken over by downtown Rock Island business owners. They've got a new lineup this year, like free horse and carriage rides, outdoor dueling pianos, and a performance by Josh Hoyer. Now, he's a finalist on NBC's The Voice Season 12. Gumbo Yaya goes down on Saturday, and gates open at 4 p.m. Definitely an exciting time. And will this weekend be the perfect weekend to get out and enjoy the festival? Zane has a look at your local pinpoint forecast when we come back.
WHBF is local for you. You're watching a special digital newscast on ourquadcities.com with Alexandria Ikamoni and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News Midday, available only on ourquadcities.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Living Local.
Here's what viewers are saying about Living Local.
I can't tell you how happy I am with your new program, Living Local.
I've told all my friends, and more are tuning in to watch it.
I watch Living Local every day, and I just want to tell you that it's a great program.
We watch it every day, and they do a great job.
Nobody is doing what you're doing around here. You should be proud.
Find out what you're missing. Join Brittany Price and Ash Simpson weekdays at 2 on Living Local. And now, meteorologist Zane Satry with your local pinpoint forecast.
Well, so far it's been a pretty warm start to the month of June, at least warmer than average. Average highs this time of year, at least for the first week or so, should be right around that 78 or 79 degree mark. We've been in the 80s really for the first few days here, even got up to 88 degrees for a high yesterday. Probably be above average again later this afternoon with highs in the 80s again. So warm and dry, that's weather headline number 1 here. And the warm, dry weather is going to last into the weekend ahead too. So tomorrow and Friday and into Saturday at least. But it does come to an end on Sunday. That's when our next best chance of a widespread showers and thunderstorms starts to work into the picture. Now as we go through the middle part of the day here, the river, the Mississippi here in the Quad Cities, still hovering right below that 21-foot mark. It hasn't been falling lately, or at least the past day or so, and it's going to stay fairly steady into the first part of the weekend just because we're routing a lot of water into the system from all the rain that's fallen the past few days. Now once that starts to work its way out of here, then the river will begin to fall back down again, eventually towards that 18-foot mark right around major flood stage, and then slightly slipping below that about a week from now, next Thursday. Just a few clouds as we go through the middle part of the day here around the Quad Cities. This afternoon, as we break free, a little bit of sunshine, potential for 1 or 2 pop-up type thunder showers as we go through the afternoon hours. Those will be pretty isolated in nature, and then when they do pop up, they'll die later on in the evening as the sun goes down and we lose the heating of the day. Then we're dry through the rest of tonight, and we're dry into tomorrow on your Friday morning as well, and most of Friday. So today's highs still working our way into the middle 80s with a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of humidity possible as well. Tonight back down into the lower 60s, so fairly mild. The nice weather continues into Friday, tomorrow as well, and Saturday highs in the lower 80s both days and sunny skies. And then that rain chance comes in, especially the later part of your Sunday. Right now, the first part of the next work week looks a little bit cooler than normal with temperatures in the upper 70s.
Thanks, Zane. Thank you for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Your local news, weather, and sports are available 24 hours a day right here at ourquadcities.com. And be sure to join us for Local 4 News starting at 4. See you then.
If you see news happen or have a story idea, remember to forward it to 4. You can send your photos, videos, or ideas to us on the Our Quad Cities app or on the Local 4 News Facebook page. See breaking news 24/7 on ourquadcities.com. Have you watched Local 4 News lately?
Breaking news tonight out of Davenport.
Several shots were fired around 4 this afternoon.
We were first on the scene, the massive fire.
With more local stories than anyone else.
Live in Davenport.
In Rock Island.
The Knox County Courthouse.
Breaking news.
Local 4 News was the only station on the scene.
We were there when they took the suspected drug dealer down.
It's a Local 4 News exclusive.
And the fastest growing source of online news coverage. On air but online. Isn't it time you made Local 4 News local for you?